Hi there, my name is Medha and I am a final year student at Delhi University.
Fuck.
And today in this video, we are going to talk about 10 things that I wish I knew when I was a first year in college. So, the tip number one is don't be anxious, be awesome instead. And now I may remind you of Barney Stinson.
When I get sad, I stop being sad and be awesome instead.
But see, we often forget that it's everyone's first day or it's everyone's first year and everyone is as clueless as you are. So don't be afraid. Some of them are better at pretending than you are. So just try to talk to everyone. That is my second point.
I really think we need to talk.
Uh-oh.
Talking to everyone may not be your cup of tea. Maybe you get anxious while talking to people around you, or maybe you are very excited to go to college. But just remember one thing. If it's your first year of college, don't stick to just one or two people, okay? Try to talk to everyone. That is the thing that will make you learn things. And that is the thing that I wish I knew when I was a first year in college, because I was a very anxious person.
I don't think I could do it.
Even though I met some amazing friends, I did not really socialize with people. I wish I would have, but I hope that you socialize with people. Tip number 3 is if you don't know what's happening in the class, it's fine. It's your first year. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. You will come around, I promise. I myself didn't understand most of the things during the first month of college, and I think that's on me, but still, if you are regular in class, you will come around, you will start understanding things. And that's my next point. Take classes as much as possible. Now I understand that in you it's not possible. I will be absolutely lying if I tell you that you are going to take every single class and you are going to be doing well in your attendance, but that's not true. I don't hope that you have 100% attendance or even an 80% attendance, but there will be days where you will be just entirely wasting your time not going to class because it's cool not going to class and hanging around. But if it's costing you too many classes, then it's not worth it. Okay?
Girl, don't do it. It's not worth it.
So try to take as many classes as possible. Which brings me to my next point. Not studying is not cool.
How could I be so stupid?
We studied a lot in our 12th standard in order to get admission into Delhi University. But once we enter into our colleges, there is a culture in you that people will make fun of you if you are going to the library, if you are going to study. But just please don't care about all of them, because trust me, people who say to you that they don't care, that they did not study at all for their exams, but just don't believe them. Please, you will be a fool like me if you trust them, because at the end of the day, you will also have to maintain your CGPA in order to apply for the masters or apply for the jobs. And I'm not saying that just pour yourself into study. Which leads me to my next point. Don't waste your first year on UPSC. Now, this is the point that somehow I knew. Our parents tell us, our teachers in school tell us that, okay, beta, now you are going to Delhi, you have to prepare for civil services. But my main priority in my first year was to settle around, to get to know people, to make friends, to be able to understand what's happening in the class. So if you're thinking that you are going to go to Delhi and start preparing for UPSC immediately, that's a very bad idea. Please don't do it. You can take seminars here and there that are being organized by the Civil Services Society in your college, but just don't pour yourself into preparation, okay? That's not worth it. And there are people who regret that because they wasted their entire graduation on UPSC. Try to participate in everything, and that's my next point.
That's the toughest move in the business.
There are so many societies, okay, and sometimes you don't even know in which society to participate. Try to apply in as many societies as possible. My next point is don't be afraid to get in touch with teachers. You have been the kind of student who is afraid of approaching to teachers. Please don't be. And I did not realize that as well. But now I know that when I am a final year student, that teachers are so friendly and cool that you wouldn't even imagine. Teachers are approachable. You just, if you're having any problem, just go to them. My next point is things will get better eventually. If you are a first year who's struggling, who is not able to make friends, or who's not able to understand things, or any kind of problems, I assure you, I promise you that things will get better eventually. They will not be as bad as they may be right now.
I'm sorry, I'm uncomfortable with emotions.
My next point is staying away from toxic friends. It's like once you get to know that the person that you are friends with is toxic, you have the slightest idea that whenever you talk to this person or are in company with this person, at the end you just feel exhausted. Whenever you see any of the red flag in a friendship, just run. Because the longer you are in a toxic friendship, the harder it gets to break up with them. And it reminds me of Seinfeld's episode where Jerry tries to break up with one of his friends, but he ends up giving him his tickets.
Listen, Joel, I don't think we should see each other anymore. This friendship, it's not working. We're just not suited to be friends.
Because it's hard to break up with friends, especially toxic friends, because they are toxic for a reason. And it's never late to break up with toxic friends. I just wish that you are not in any kind of toxic friendship, and if you are, then I understand, okay? And maybe one day you will get that himmat to break up. My last point is explore Delhi. It's beautiful. See, that's the point that I regret the most. But I didn't explore Delhi as much as I should have. Just go out with your friends, explore Delhi, eat food, click pictures, go to places. These are the things that you will remember. I still remember some of the trips that we took in our first year, and obviously the pandemic ruined everything, but just try to go to places as much as possible. Thank you so much for watching this video, and if you liked this video, please give a huge thumbs up and subscribe to our channel.